Hello guys, welcome back to Let's Play Megaman X4 Zero playthrough.
By Zeromaster.
By
That's
Zeromaster.
Right. So Zero plays this.
Yeah. With as always, Canada Frost.
Woohoo! Yeah, you can just call me Canada. Makes it easier.
Or CJ, like I know.
Yeah, you might as well. You're just gonna slip anyway, so everybody knows me as Canadian Jutsu. So, actually, that'd be interesting to know, and how many people like don't know that I have a Let's Play channel, or that I go by CJ. But we are you're doing what you recall here first, eh?
Web Spider, yeah.
We start out relatively the same, but we're definitely going to be doing different paths from this point onwards after.
In fact, this entire video is all you for the Robot Masters. Yeah, before we got in here, we decided who's going to voice which Robot Master, and I just show this. Just to be like, I wonder what would be over there. Well, find out in Zero's play. I mean,
you should just
CJ's
put a picture
play.
of my my Let's Play channel.
I got a free life. That's the second one.
You're gonna keep getting them, aren't you?
That's like a staple of my Mega Man Let's Plays. I have to get lots of extra lives.
Jeez, you're playing really sloppy.
Yeah, I am.
Oh, but you just wanted that, didn't you? Oh, there you go. There's some help.
I'm just trying to get through it really quickly because I'm like, I was trying to not make the parts too long because I know you can only upload 15 minutes at a time, so I'm like, I should probably go under the same restraint.
Oh no, you don't have to on your channel. Like
I know, I realized eventually I'm just like, you know what, fuck that.
So what we're actually doing is we're going to be commentating on 2 pieces a day probably, and uploading them 2 pieces a day. And we're going to watch his first, and then we're going to watch mine second. So we're going to get, I guess, comparisons in my stuff and not in his.
I think are we gonna do more tomorrow?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna try and finish the game tomorrow. I'm not actually the only person that hasn't finished the game yet. I just need to defeat 2 more Mavericks and Sigma. Shouldn't take me very long.
So you know what that means, guys? I'll be uploading like 6 videos this weekend.
Well, there you go. They'll enjoy that.
Because I gotta upload a Borderlands episode. I gotta upload a Dragon Warrior or Dragon Quest episode, and then like 4 episodes of this.
Just going back to that for a second, why does destroying a door blow up enemies? Is that a sheer curiosity?
I don't know. I never realized that, but I always knew about that trick.
Yeah, you just attack the door and you can kill both of them.
Yeah.
Where are you going?
I always do that.
Ah, okay. Jump slash is like the best thing for Zero, anyway.
If you have Web Spider's weapon in this stage, it makes everything easier to get by. Because it's actually a really useful weapon. I use it a lot more in this playthrough than I have in any other ones.
What makes it so useful? Isn't it that charge thing that...
If there's tons of enemies on the ground, it's the strongest ground attack in the game.
Ah, okay. Gotcha.
So...
I didn't know those guys just took 1 slash. Oh, that's new.
Well, Zero's really super powerful, so...
Yeah, that's true. I get distance, but you get power.
Yeah. And
relatively, they're fairly balanced between the 2.
Yeah.
You're having some hell of a time. You avoided damn... Oh, never mind.
Yeah, I'm like, oh man, I'm doing so good avoiding the snakes now. Now, this area will be important in a backtracking part of one of the videos, so...
okay, and you keep your back tracing, don't you?
My back tracing in this one, yeah. And that was just like a weird frame glitch or something. I don't know why that happens sometimes.
It actually happens in this X game a lot. Whenever you record it, like not when you're viewing it on your TV, but it has something to do with frame rate, where sometimes you don't see certain things in the video. Like there, right? Example, there's no...
Well, I record about 30 frames.
Well, the games aren't actually 30. They're actually 60 at this point.
Yeah. So the recording looks really good, so you barely notice the frame rate drop. But it's only instances like that where they just happen to go on the frames that don't get captured. Oh my god, I hate this.
I just dash right through it. I say, fuck this. I'm gonna take the damage.
Alright, so it's our favorite part.
That weapon doesn't look menacing.
Totally not. It's a phallus.
Ah, Zero! I've been expecting you!
Spider! You work for Repliforce?
Yes, I lead a renegade unit now.
There's still time! Call off the coop!
No, I know where my loyalties lie.
So, one thing that I've actually wanted to mention, the sha-sha-sha-sha-sha-sha-sha, is that his voice, or is that just him shimmying? Is that the noise of shimmying?
I don't know. I think it's his noise.
Okay.
I think he actually had to do that. Or he did one and then just kept playing it.
It actually sounds like a sound effect, and Shade is his actual voice. Which is really funny. They redubbed over X and Zero for their attacks and everything, but the Robot Masters still have their original Japanese voice actors.
Do they?
Yeah.
Why
Wow,
did they
you cut
redub
that
that?
close. Holy cow. You're doing really good. Like, a lot of people say, wow, this looks easy. It actually isn't. Those things are really hard to dodge sometimes, depending upon where you are.
That's why the best strategy is what I'm doing. Go near the wall, wait for him to shoot it, jump up, and then maybe you can hit him. Don't try to be a daredevil. Only get him on a second hit if it's possible.
Yeah.
Don't try to jump over, because then you'll get caught in his web.
It's easier for me when I use X because I have a lot more have a lot more distance. But being trapped by those, I think about 4 of them can kill you if you have full health.
See, I got caught by one there.
And
actually,
like,
I don't think this life I actually win. I think it's the next one.
Oh, really?
I can't remember.
You died on Web Spider? Oh, okay. Well, dashing into him never helps.
Well, because his pattern here, he doesn't have a pattern. He just moves around.
Yeah.
He kind of moves in a W shape, but he doesn't stay on that. So you don't know how to expect him coming.
It actually kind of looks, now that it's sort of looking at it without having to try and concentrate and shoot at him, it kind of looks sort of like a figure 8 almost.
Sort of, I guess.
But we don't have to do any more voice acting. When you die on the Maverick, he doesn't talk again, so makes it
I like the
fairly
little
simple.
touches, like the leaves falling. Like this is like if you were looking for, let's see what that generation's like to show what the PlayStation can do with sprites. Like everybody knew it could do 3D. This is like the 64. But if you want to show off sprites, this is the console to do it. This is where they started getting really high quality with it.
Because they could have so much more onto a CD.
It's
than
like
a
if you put, this would never happen, but if Donkey Kong Country could have been on a PlayStation disc, they wouldn't have to lower the quality of the color. It could be the original color that they had drawn the sprites with. They wouldn't have to.
Yeah. Well, Nintendo's always been high for those high-res stuff. You know, like you see the high-res of Mario and stuff from the Super Mario 64
like those
stuff.
games, they're high quality, but the color doesn't reflect
Did you
the quality.
hit him?
Yeah, I did.
Jeez, I didn't know you could hit him when he's like out of the screen like that.
He was still technically in the screen.
See, it's sort of like a figure 8. Kinda. Ish. But you're getting really lucky. He's actually slowing down. He's not moving fast.
Now, here's another thing of his strategy. He'll shoot his little guys and then shoot 2 sonic webs. And then he'll shoot his guys at again, almost always. Sometimes he does it differently.
Yeah.
Like, I think later on.
Oh boy.
Alright. And he explodes out his ass.
Yeah, you see his bum. But see, that was one other thing. It was like, you can see multiple angles of every character. Like, they didn't just copy the sprite on the other side. Zero actually looks different when he's facing the other way. You know, and how they put all the sprites animations together.
Yeah,
It's very
and they
awesome.
have more animations. Raigengeki!
Raijin Geki. Or is it Rain Geki?
Raigengeki!
You don't pronounce the J.
Alright,
Yeah,
so,
you continue without saving because you're
Yeah.
a maverick.
and I don't save on screen in case I decide I'm not going to keep this recording or it doesn't work out. So let's see. Another one of your picks.
Yeah, I know.
Lots
Aw,
of
come
voices
on,
to
it's
do.
Split Mushroom. Also, yeah, get out of my Mega Man X game. You're not an animal. You are a living creature, but...
At least it's not Tornado Tonion.
Oh, God.
I am not looking forward to that.
I mean, people make fun of Duff McWhalen, but really? Tornado Tonion.
I remember I was watching our old... See, that's where I failed using it. But I was watching our old playthroughs. We make... During the X2 LP, if you remember this, we make a Buff McWhalen joke, and I'm totally going to use that when we get there. It's Buff McWhalen! Buff McWhalen!
God.
And I think we're good. I think we decided that we're gonna do X5. I'm gonna have to play as Zero again.
Yeah, if we want to do another dual play, then one of us has to play solely as Zero and one is solely X.
Yeah. Here's something interesting though. You can't 100% X5. It is impossible to 100% it because based on who you choose in the first level, you get something different.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
If you choose Zero in the first level, you get his Buster. If you choose X in the first level, you get the Force Armor. And it relates to the story. That's where the paths start to go off. And X5 has multiple endings too.
Yeah, exactly.
And
but there is a true ending to X.
Yeah,
to X4 or X5, excuse me.
Like this game has multiple endings, but it's based on the character you pick.
Yeah. Then the canon storyline, if I remember, is Zero defeats Sigma and X defeats General. But then General saves Zero.
Whoa, we'll get to that soon though.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry if there's some spoilers, but a lot of people that search these games have already played them, and people that even care about the Mega Man X lore at all, because
you don't have to worry too much about
complicated.
spoilers because this game's over 10 years old, so
Yeah. Spoiler warning is out when the game is like 5 years old or something like
just
that.
because you realize this game came out in the late 90s.
That is very true. That's like almost 15. Because it was during the PlayStation era, which was just at the start of the N64 era, or just a little bit after. So 64 came out in, what, 96?
Yeah,
this would be
something like
99,
Okay.
maybe?
Yeah, okay. This boss is really easy. Just pick a side, let him crush that, and then at the right moment, use the spider weapon. If you don't have it, well, just try and get as many hits as you can. Look at how much damage that does to him.
Yeah.
That
I
does-
also have I'll get to it when I do it, but I have a strategy for X as well.
Yeah.
But we'll get to it. You know, we'll see. I have to remember that we're not doing my X parts here yet.
Yeah.
All my strategy, we'll talk about it when we're doing my video. So
We'll
if you're
be
looking for
getting
X
to you,
strategy,
though.
you gotta watch my shit.
See, yeah, this is the thing. You gotta watch both of us. You watch both of us, you get the full experience.
Yeah.
And I know some people will be like, I'm not gonna watch the other person. You know what? You should, because then you get to watch the full LP. And we both 100% this game, so.
Yeah. Like,
So-
I'm gonna get all the X pieces, all the heart pieces, and all that jazz. And same with him. I'm even gonna get the ultimate armor, the actual legit way, not the...
See, this is
code.
what I'm questioning, because I've never seen a legit way to do it in this game.
Yeah,
I knew
there
in
is.
X5 you can. I'm wondering if you're getting it mixed
Oh,
up.
you screwed that up.
No, actually I don't. Just watch. I let him go by so I don't get killed. and then-
Oh, okay, I see what you're doing. You're doing it that way.
It's annoying,
That's
but-
really difficult to do it that way.
But I actually do it fairly quickly.
Yeah.
So there we go. I'm like, I'm not coming back.
Oh,
Yeah, and then I
yeah, you are.
Well, I'll come back to this part, but I'm not going back to get the heart.
Yeah, that's
Ah,
very true.
that rhymed.
Lols.
Oh god. This is really easy to get killed, even crushed. Like that area. That either the hands can fall down, or whatever the spike ball thing.
It's the same thing as like Frost Walrus. Like, ah, god, those are really annoying.
This part is easy as hell, though. You just gotta stand in the right spot. That's literally...
This is just a way of prolonging the game, really. I don't really like this type of stuff. Because you're used to, like, speeding.
You gotta
know.
admit, the CG sprites look cool, though.
Mhm.
Like the pseudo 3D sprites I got going on here.
And the sound effects sound right, too.
Yeah, and this isn't... Some people would say this is a 2.5D game, but it's really just a 2D game with pseudo 3D sprites.
Yeah. Well, it's more about cell shading than anything else, really. Alright, and then you get your health and energy refill, but energy refill doesn't mean anything to you, pretty
Yeah.
much.
Alright, here we go. Stop yawning, man. LPG was just telling me that I yawn too much.
You made it this far. I'm impressed. You're interested in the real challenge?
Who's your commanding officer?
Never mind that. It's time to fight.
I know what lines.
Wah!
Now, what I usually do is I wait until he has about 5 of these out, but I fucked it up there.
That's
And
okay.
then I use the...
Oh, yeah, then he would have
weapon.
fallen into it.
And you
I
can get some
don't-
extra hits by doing that.
What does the sprinkles do?
I don't know. I think it just so they can make it double.
Trouble. Double trouble.
So
You could probably jump up and slice him while you're waiting for the 5, you know?
Well, this is just an easy way to do it. As long as you time it right, you'll hit him. So you wait for him at 5, 4, 5, and then let the weapon out, and then BAM! And you
Well,
get stuck
I've
on
noticed that, especially in the later X games, they've designed the weapon, like, damaging to give them, like, sprite animations like that, so it really makes the fight kind of a joke. And you kind of feel, like, really bad for doing it this way, you know?
I thought I was going to miss that time. This still takes a long time, though.
Oh, yeah, it's sort of like hitting, like, Jet Stingray. Did you hit him twice? That was weird.
No.
It was like an audio glitch or something.
See, it's his weakness, but it barely does any damage to him. Like, see, I think this is where I beat him here. I'm just like...
You're actually doing more damage with the jump slashes.
Yeah.
I've seen people do that X cancel that you were talking about in the last part. The dash and slice. Where they just stand right near him at the very beginning and just rape him. It's pretty bad. But what move will Zero obtain now?
One of the most useful in the game.
Kuenmu. Yeah, pretty much.
AKA double jump, pretty much. And the spin slash.
But it has a fancy Japanese name.
Anyways, guys, that's it for this part. So thanks for watching, and we will see you in part 3.
Hell yeah.